Hello everyone. To set expectations right up front, this is not a review. If you're looking for a review, you need to search for a review. This is just a person with a thing talking about that thing briefly. And that thing is a 30-minute missions kit from Bandai called Revernova. It's the 30-minute missions series of kits is something they completely just made up to sell kits, and that's it. I don't think there is any official media, any anime or manga or anything. Maybe some little, really brief stuff, but it's all about the kits here, and they have just little descriptions of what universe these things come from. I personally don't know any of that stuff. Don't know what's a good guy, what's a bad guy. I don't think it even matters that much, because this is all about this whole system. The whole 30-minute missions line is about just putting kits together that are very easy and very customizable. So every single one of these holes that you see on there is standardized, and every single one of the joints uses the exact same clip system, and it uses the same size of parts, and those same parts can be attached up here on the pauldron of this one, on the backpack, and the backpack can also be moved down to the butt, so you can attach things down there if you want. These clips down here are also exactly the same. This is all about a standardized system. It's almost like Lego in a way, where you can immediately start kit bashing. Even with a single kit, you can start to move some things around. For folks who are not familiar with these at all, size-wise, here's a 1/44 scale Gundam. You know, it's the most, probably the most well-known, at least of the Bandai kit series, going back to 1979. This is entry grade here, but you know, high grade, real grade, exactly the same size. It is RX-78-2, so it's not one of the larger in-universe ones, but just, you know, it's I think a good reference point. So very close in overall height there. In Gundam terms, this is kind of, I mean, it's kind of a mono-eye, right? It's like a Zaku or maybe a Gelgoog kind of thing. I mean, it even has literally a mono-eye there, and then the really chunky lower legs especially. It's kind of silly, but as a result, you end up getting a lot of stuff with this kit relative to some of the other designs that they've done. One thing I need to keep remembering to do is showing that the weapons are designed to be customized as well. There's also a slot on the top of this one. You got the hole on the side here, so everything is designed to be modified with these, and they have great articulation. I did not do any special treatment for this. I just snipped and snapped, cut the pieces off with a basic side cutter, pushed them together. Oh, I just popped that out. Oh, put that back in. There we go. Got a little bit too aggressive with it, but as you can see, it does have a fair number of lines on it. So for the folks who want to do panel lining, you can definitely easily go to town on this and make it look a ton better. There's not a whole lot of range of motion available for the head on this one, because it is a super pancake. I mean, that thing is down there. It's okay. I can lift it up a little bit, but that doesn't help much. Forward and backward, you can kind of look up, I guess, but for the most part, it's gonna just kind of be down in there. So we got the arms. The pauldrons are able to move out of the way a bit to give you a little bit more range of motion. You've got rotation here, forward and back, rotation here, single joint for the elbow, ball joint up here for the hand. This set and most of the basic sets will come with only a single hand each. Got a little bit of ball joint action inside of the torso, and then additionally, rotation at the waist. The skirt pieces are able to move out of the way of things, so there we go. Flip that up like so. Side ones can also move out of the way a bit, and then down here you have the ability to move the legs up and down. There's an adjustment there, so you can kind of extend that. That is a little bit weak. I recommend being a little bit careful with that joint in there. It's probably one of the weaker ones that gets a lot of mechanical disadvantage against it. And then you're also able to completely splay the legs in and out. Double joints for the knees, so there's the little lower one that is practically an ankle joint on this, but then you also have the upper one there, so you can kind of shift that in and out and also get a fair amount of articulation for what this is. Was there one? Yes, there's also a ball joint. That's right, ball joint at the top of the ankle for for this one. And with that huge gap in there, you get a ton of range of motion. You know, a lot that you can do with this for such a huge lower leg and huge foot as well. That's most of it. These things are optional. Just uses the system, so technically that's not a hole there, right? It's not the standard hole, but this is a standard peg, so I could put this down here right now if I wanted to, and pretend that that's supposed to go there. Push it all the way in. Where else? I thought there was something else. This is an insert. I think there's a slot behind this. I just wanted to see if I could do something real quick on the fly. Oh, you can definitely put things on the back, so I could put one of these there, but I wanted to see if I could just really quickly mess things up here. Well, this one won't quite fit, but you see behind there, again, with the system, is that exact same size of hole. So it's a nice system. I like it. And I got 2 kits with the same color scheme, and then I got some add-on, some of the cheap add-on kit option part sets. This actually has enough room to be behind there, to leave the knee behind it. Turn it into an extra large knee cap like that. Why not? The more of these things you put together, the more you can do. But I'll be playing around with this and just getting a little bit more experience with Gundam adjunct hobby stuff. I don't know, just because I can, as I want to. It seems interesting, and I'm curious. And so it doesn't take me too much time to share this. Definitely a lot of people ask about the things that are on my shelf, kind of rotating in and out as I do streams and videos and things, and this is going to be one of them. So thank you for watching. Hope that this was informative to you in some form. And again, if you're looking for a review, be sure to search YouTube for a review. I don't have any, but plenty of people do. Bye for now.